Something's wrong with Discord.
Yeah, no, something's always wrong with Discord. Just like there's something wrong with my sense of humor. Remember the Southern baking timer. In the South, you know the cookies are done baking on your dashboard. Tune in for a black screen with the joke cut, and it'll be like Harley actually cut the joke.
That'd be funny as hell.
Yeah.
I would have to laugh. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'd not be laughing like Mandark. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Ha ha ha! Choo choo choo! Choo 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 choo! No, I was thinking about doing this thing though, where we do a thing, you know, for videos. I think other giant YouTubers do it. Hang on while I open this box of Red Bull. Not sponsored. I wish I was. But I was thinking
Trademark.
Yeah, for real. But I was thinking we should do this thing that other big name YouTubers do. I think it's called an intro.
Now this is where we get the big question, right? Do we want to play the game in English?
Are we gonna play the game in English? Wow.
Or in another language and try to guess what they're talking about?
Oh, can we play in English?
Is that a thing?
No, we cannot play in English. Only English. Alright,
Hey, this isn't inclusive. Where's the American?
Fuck, you got a point.
Yeah.
Oh man. Alright, I gotta find my BS key. Alright. Alright, you're gonna learn today about some fucking Phoenix Wright.
That guy's face, that guy's face had me though.
Which one?
The, like on the cover thing you look at, the guy to the left, he's like,
Oh, yeah.
what the heck?
Oh, yes. Welcome.
Oh no!
Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Yes. I'll make it look like he did it.
Is he
Also this game...
Indian?
What?
He has a little dot in the middle of his forehead.
No, it's just a mole. Anyways, this game came out back on the Game Boy and DS.
Oh, it's old.
Yes, it is ancient. Do you wanna read for Phoenix?
Boy, am I nervous!
Right.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Whoa, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Now I'm gonna crack open a cold one. I just have to point this out. Why are you doing like a slice of life anime voice for him?
I have to.
You have to?
Yeah, I gotta stick with it. I can't just change it now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I am sticking with Mia having a gruff country voice, so hey.
Gruff.
Yeah, gruff country voice. What else do you expect?
Right. Oh, I was gonna read that really monotone. You wanna take the judge?
I can take the judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecutor is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thanks. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant.
Larry Butts. Wait, the defendant. Yeah, that's the one you're defending.
Yep.
The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. It's a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report to cover. I didn't read it. Cover so many times. It's, wait. No, no way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name.
Oh, the victim? Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot, temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Right, Cindy Stone.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct! Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
Wasn't it hit with a blunt object?
Yeah, she hit the blunt.
She was struck once by a blunt object.
Blunt. Correct! Pass that cush! You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck in the blunt. Would you explain to the court who had that blunt? I mean, what the object was?
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see, the court accepts it in evidence. Stupid shaped thing. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is genuinely what we mean by dump. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport, according to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record.
Thank you.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Ew.
I know.
Daddies?
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Aaron has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Tell me which one you're gonna pick.
I'm not. You gotta pick this. I've played
Oh.
this game before.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He runs his mouth. I should stop him from answering.
You stop him, alright.
My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant to the case. Oof.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
The next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't.
Oh, he went. What do I do?
Well,
He has to answer a question honestly like that.
you're gonna have him answer?
He has to, doesn't he?
I guess so.
I know. I'll send him a signal.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying.
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Oh, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad! On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Schwitt
Saw it.
to the
Saw it.
stand.
Yeah,
Thought?
I think it's supposed to be saw it. Like he saw it.
Mr. Frank saw it. That's really funny.
I know, right? This game's got a lot of jokes.
Isn't that the guy who killed her?
What?
Mr.
Yeah.
Shard, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is that correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawyer, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quit in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawyer used was one of those. Your Honor. Have a record of the blackout
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand.
Let's look at the...
It's bound to be...
After she's done, let's look at it.
What?
I think after she's done, let's look at the evidence again.
Yeah. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradiction in the evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
He looks guilty. Look at that face.
I know, right? He looks so fucking guilty looking at him with his shifty little butthole eyes.
He doesn't look like he sells newspaper. He looks like he fucking sells cheap, shitty cars.
You want this 2006 Honda Civic?
There's no record of accidents.
Yeah.
Don't check your Carfax.
Don't check the Carfax.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you start lying there.
Yep. So, do you want a hint? So I'll give you a hint on the case. It has
Sure.
this one. So he's afraid and can't go inside.
How do you know about her call? He said he
Actually,
quailed. He said he quailed and stuff. There wasn't a phone in the apartment, but he went to call it in the down the block.
So we gotta press him on that. Phone in your apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the
You
apartment.
said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you?
I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entryway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
The phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Anyway, Park and found a public phone. The exact time. Why do you remember the exact time?
Oh, you'll see why in a second.
Alright.
Because we actually have... Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go.
You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
That's...
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright, testimony part 2, Electric Boogaloo. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a videotape of a program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
That sounds correct.
Did you already catch it, or do I have to give another hint here?
Can you record?
The power was out.
Yeah!
I see. You're in a voice.
God damn it!
I'm on a tape
I was
program.
thinking about it too much. Sorry.
Yeah. It is literally a game rated for children and teens. So,
Fuck!
hold it right there.
Hold it right there!
That's you.
The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the next beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather sweaty.
Yeah.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. I feel like the judge in this game is like secretly jacked under that robe. I don't know why I had to point that out.
I feel like he probably is too.
Yeah, got like a fucking Hulk Hogan body.
Oh yeah!
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
No. It was the thinker. No, you gotta use Hulk Hogan.
I have to use Hulk Hogan now?
Try it. Just try. If it doesn't work, we can go back.
Okay.
You can add brother in where it doesn't belong if you need to.
You saw clock. Better. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness, brother!
Gladly.
I don't know how well I did that.
You did great. Can we just point out the weapon?
You're just gonna want to point out the clock? Okay.
Oh, wait, can we... there's a clock apartment. Yeah, it wasn't used to kill her.
Yeah, because we got this.
Wait just a moment! The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Sorry. Good beats. You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are?
Answer the question, Mr. Shot.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Oh, Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is switched. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. But he couldn't touch it. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apology.
I see. So the murder weapon is a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock, brother. You any problems with his testimony?
He couldn't. How would he? He didn't go in. How could he still know?
So yes, you have a problem with his testimony?
Yeah. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice.
You misread it the first time too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also read it without the L.
Mr. Short, the sound may have left quite an impression on you. It was at the top, you had to turn the neck. The understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless?
He's saying your fucking shit's cringe, bro.
Yeah. Just look at the witness's face!
Yeah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
Brother?
That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, brother.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Tab. It could only be this clock that he heard.
Yeah.
A few fact which is certain if he simply ask. Ooh. What do you...
I don't know if you
He
can
wouldn't
see my
have-
mouse.
Examine the clock about it? Right, I can't see yours.
Oh, you actually can't see my mouse? Damn it, it's showing up in the recording. Anyways, just
No.
gotta sound the clock.
Let's sound the clock now, here in the court. This court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Swat heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Swat, try to talk your way out of this one.
Come one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about? Now.
Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim at WrestleMania, brother.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Salt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Could you have gotten him that first one?
That's how the case ends. You do get him, yes.
No, could you have gotten him during the cross-examination?
Oh, no, not during the cross-examination.
Okay, I just making sure, like, did we fuck up?
No.
There's nothing I can... Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it our turn to question him? Not so fast, Mr. Swat. Oh yeah, wrong person.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm sorry.
I can't keep doing gruff voices, so, not so fast, Mr. Sides.
Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over! Isn't it our turn to question? I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder! Nobody can prove that.
Well, yeah. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
She was in the Thinker. She got it in. She was in like France, right? She got it in France, and the time is different.
She did not get it in France, but yes.
Wait, maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Passport.
Well, Mr. Wright, say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
The passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Order, I say. Somebody give him a wallet to bite on. This case is certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Yeah, they straight up Narcaned him. Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor? I have to say... Oh.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen somebody complete a defense so quickly. Find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, it's only a formality, but you get a shot at WrestleMania 2022, brother! Court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Ooh!
And I couldn't have done it without my friends!
Shut up. And with that, the court is adjourned.
Could she?
The end.